Hi survivors, it's me Purpose and reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Because what's going on in this world is not obviously it's horrible. It's a hot mess out here. Y'all gotta excuse me. I've been under allergic attack. I have allergies, so I think it's a lot of pollen in the air out here in Texas or something. Been going on for like 2 or 3 days now. So thank y'all for y'all patience. I hadn't been able to do any new videos. I want to talk to y'all about how these politicians, so-called main leaders, allegedly, but that's what's really going on out here vacationing while America is literally on fire. Literally. Y'all, before this criminal activity occurred over there in Hawaii, and I'm continuously sending my love and support to that island and my condolences, and I sympathize for those people. I'm praying. My heart hurts for what's going on over there. I'm gonna talk about it now. I might have to do a 2 or 3 series videos because I've been doing some investigation. I've been doing my research. Not really so much investigation because God already put it in my spirit what's really been going on with these wicked, corrupt leaders and the things that they doing. And like I've been telling y'all all a while now they putting it in our face. I want to say this before I get into the video because I am looking at different videos and they saying that this could have been act of war from like opposing countries that this country is deliberately trying to cause problems with, so it will be a war allegedly, or so they will cause problems amongst us, because nothing's going to happen to these so-called leaders, y'all. They have bunkers, they have millions of dollars, they come into the offices, and they only getting these political offices I'm speaking of with a salary of only $200,000-$300,000 a year. Sometimes less, probably I think with the presidency it might be 400,000, and they leave hundreds of millions of dollars. When they leave the office, they multi-millionaires. So that should tell y'all how they get money from so-called banks, corporations, etc. to do things with and push agendas, allegedly. So they were saying that how some of this stuff could have been happening from C-H-I-N-A. A lot of these derailments, a lot of this weather manipulation, a lot of these war tactics, a lot of these wildfires. And if it is coming from C-H-I-N-A, I still blame RG-O-V because they know what's going on. They're not telling us so we can properly prepare ourselves, try to prevent things from happening to our families, and so that we can kind of be out the way. They're not saying anything if it's coming from them. If it's coming from C-H-I-N-A. If it's coming from our own powers that be, then they orchestrate it in a way where it make it seem like it's the weather or it's climate change, or they put it on something else other than themselves. I believe that America is not destroying, it's not being destroyed unintentionally. I believe all of this is by design. I believe that a lot of these people who are in positions of power, this is all allegedly, I think they knowing what's going on. I think they're orchestrating what's going on. I think that it's all by design to not only to set us up for failure, not only for playing the population, but also, as a lot of y'all call it, the Great Reset. I always say I don't know nothing great about it, but they use the term great in regards to how massive it is. Now I got that out the way. What I mean by politicians on vacation and why Americans are burning, with all that being said, all this stuff that's going on, all this excessive heat upon us. I went the other day, I still do it every day actually, but the other day I walked a little bit longer than I usually do, y'all, and it's so hot. when I tell y'all the heat in Texas is so unbearable. But I do it, and I'm not encouraging anybody to do this. That's because I walk all the time. I have to get my body. I'm getting my body used to that kind of heat because number one, when they hit that grid in these types of temperatures, my body won't panic. My body won't react in a negative way because I've gotten it used to that heat. Number two, I go out there also to see if I can feel, because I'm an empath, to see if I can feel that it's unnatural, and that I do. It's kind of hard to tell it because I am a spiritual person, because Texas really do be hot in the summer. But this type of heat, it's not, it's just not normal. I would say that. 3, I do it to sweat, and 4, I do it so if I have to walk long hours, and let me go back to sweating. Sweating, it takes out a lot of toxins out your body. But I'm not saying that's the smartest way to do it, y'all. So don't follow me, because y'all, I exercise. Number 4, to get my body trained. So when SHTF occur, and if it's in those types of climates, if it's in that type of weather, I'll be able to do it and endure and not be effective in a negative way if I can help it, because my body's not used to it. So there you have it. As I was saying, the so-called leader over here is on vacation, and they put it right in our face as if they don't give a doggone about us, which is probably good to me, because I've been trying to get as many people as I possibly can, which I know they shadow ban my stuff, whatever, to see these people do not care about you and I. They don't care about our families. These people are demonic. This whole system is demonic. Why people trust in a system that do nothing to help them, I would never ever understand it. That should go to show how brainwashed people are. That go to show how stuff is in the food, and how stuff is in the air, and stuff is in the water to affect the way people think. That goes how to show how they want to control, how they control our whole life that God has given us with this poor education system, with these poor environments, and with this massive, crazy, lame media, lamestream media, and the movies and the music that has taken over people's minds and bodies. And people are so perverted in their ways these people just do anything now right in our faces, and people still can't see it, and people will still go out there and vote for these folks. This man is on vacation. They asked him, I don't know if he have said something since the last time they asked him, how does he feel about what's going on over there in Hawaii? He said, no comment. They have no emotions. These people are literally the devil. Literally, I want people to realize these people are the devil. You mean to tell me them people over there have lost everything? They're being displaced, losing loved ones, losing all their stuff, their businesses. A lot of them have PTSD now, and it's going to happen for them for a long time. Then they're dealing with people still coming over there in tourism. People, devils, who are trying to buy their land up. This man says no comment. Totally insensitized. Then offering them only $700 when you give him multi-billions of dollars to other people overseas. That should show y'all they got something invested in their money that they sending over there. Allegedly. But that's what's really going on. We over here dealing with war crimes. We over here dealing with serious weather manipulation, serious pollution of the air, serious things going on with our water. Over here in Texas the other day, they had what do you call it, water metering, where certain times of the day they have to turn off the water because of the sun is drying up the lakes and the oceans and the rivers and ponds, and there's a decrease. There's limited amount of water they're allowing us to use, y'all. We're going through some serious stuff, not just here in Texas. I'm talking about in the world, period. Globally, people are hurting behind this inflation. People are starting to see the system ain't worth jack. And the unfortunate thing is so many people struggling, and that's what it's going to take for people to wake up and see that these people don't give a damn about us. But I can go on and on and on. But y'all, they over there in Hawaii now trying to take these people land from them. They finally had some of the natives come out. Where it's a channel that let them come out with their news conference. They saying how the government is trying to behind their back take their land. They're saying how all this stuff was very questionable. How the water, hydrants didn't have no water, and it was no water anywhere besides the oceans when all this fire stuff happened. It was no warning. How the police chief, the fire chief, the governor, the mayor, all of them out of town at the time. They saying how these billionaires and millionaires, how their property didn't get affected. They're saying how realtors already over there trying to grab their land. Y'all, this was all to me by design that this stuff happened. Everybody seeing it, everybody feeling it, everybody knowing it. Even them people over there. If we don't wake up our eyes and prepare ourselves for these demonic things that's unfolding right before us, we're gonna be in a world of trouble. I'm gonna do a couple of series on this topic and on this situation. I think it's important for us to dive and dig into it so it could help us to prepare a little bit better. And I need a breather. Y'all, please pray for me, and as I do for you guys all the time. Please support. Please follow me on Patreon for real, raw, uncut, unfiltered content. Please support the Allegedly and the Good Luck with That t-shirts. All the proceeds go back into the channel. If you'd like to make a donation to the channel, you can do so by way of Cash App and PayPal. The links are in the description. If you're looking for land in bug-out areas in Texas, I have some for sale and for lease. Just know we're in a world of trouble. Prepare for it like you've never prepared before. Like you never prepared before. Don't just sit back, and then let's try to help each other as much as we can. I know times are hard, but it's going to take us to help one another. We can't depend on this system. We can't depend on these so-called leaders, because I'm telling y'all, they prevented all kinds of help, and they still are preventing all kinds of help from coming into that island to help them people. If they keep them from getting help, then them people will be more vulnerable, and then they'll be more adamant to sell their property because they're going to be in need of help, some finances and stuff like that. So they show videos where the police was shutting down a distribution center from the people to get help. They show how the police was blocking off roads for them people to get out. They feel like if the people can't get out, if they die, they don't care about them dying. And then they'll be in a bigger need where they will really sell their land quickly, because that's the only asset that they have now. Let's keep them people in prayer. I'm asking y'all to fast and pray for them people, y'all. Right now, in the name of Jesus, please fast and pray. And we need to fast and pray for ourselves. And as always, watch this world, watch the weather, smell your water, boil and purify your water before you use it. Please sign up for the free newsletters on PurpleZan.com. Please, if you can support PurpleZan.com by getting your survivalism gear there. You don't have to get it from me, but just know that you need to get it. And keep surviving. PurpleZan.com.